Welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Good morning, everybody. Don't get married. Margaret, now you're supposed to be pushing relationships. Yup, I want to. But there's some things we got to talk about before we get there. You got that? We got to make this shit make sense, my people. You know what I mean? Now listen to me. For all my people that's on the highways and the byways and the triways, jumping into the flyways, please be safe in your destination. Like my Uncle Red Pill always say, baby, there's somebody somewhere out there who loves you. And it's your family, baby. Now, eyes need to make this shit make sense. Don't get married. Married is supposed to fail. What you talking about? It's supposed to fail. Now, hold on. You're going against the Bible. Well, no, society is. Baby, welcome to the morning show. Well, my baby said, well, what's the greatest trick in America, people? What's the greatest trick that the devil ever did? Made you believe that he didn't exist. Well, you know they cast him out, right? He's still here. We got to make it make sense. Now, my Uncle Red Pill, why you say don't get married? Because people's mindset ain't built on marriage. Marriage comes with church, and church comes with marriage, and they kind of go hand to hand. Covenants and rules and vows and things that you abide by before you actually say I do. When I'm steady here and seeing women at the altar saying I don't want to. Well, what you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Well, you know, I gotta make this shit make sense, my people. You see, for those who say they love God, they never disrespect God like that. What you saying, my Uncle Red? Well, let my Uncle Red Pill just show you what I'm talking about, people. We got to make it make sense, people. I want to get you to understand, in today's time, don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail. Yes, it is. Why? Let's go.
Before I proceed, I would like to inform you what the Lord does not permit.
Now, listen to me. Listen to me, my people. This ain't even over here, baby. This is our country. Listen, I want you to pay attention to this here. They're at the vow. They're at the altar. They're about to say, I do. And I'm telling men that they don't. Why? Because, you know, women today is not built on togetherness. And I'm not saying all, but I'm saying majority. And I don't want you to try to find a diamond in the rough like that there when you don't go through the proper change to get yourself messed over, because society tells and teaches individual, I can do this without the next person, you see? And you should never be in marriage or any relationship with anyone who feels and talks that way, you see? Right? See, because listen, I want you to try to subtract God out of marriage and see how it works. And let me give it to you, my people. We're gonna chop it up right now, but I'm gonna make this shit make sense for you right now. Let's go. What's up, Tyler? Listen to me, my people. What we doing, huh? What's up, Tyler, baby?
If should disobey the rule, he or she has committed an offense called bigamy, which is punishable under Nigerian law 5 years imprisonment, no option of fine. Please face each other. Unveil her, please.
Unveil her, please. Western brain cells.
Before me, I have Kennedy Michael Ilesonmi and Angela K.D. We want to solemnize their marriage this evening. Michael, repeat that statement. I. Kennedy Ilesonmi.
Kennedy Ilesonmi, Michael. Take you.
Angela D.
Angela K.D.
To be my lawful wife.
To be my lawful wife.
Forsaking all other women.
That is so sweet. Y'all see that? There's nothing like a woman feeling passion like that and standing by her man and understanding that this is one of the greatest moments in life. You know, besides giving birth to me, being committed and being in a relationship with someone who actually there truly for you, you see. And a lot of men don't even know what real love is, you see. But we're going to talk about that, baby. Hey, let's go.
Forsaking all other women.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
Angela K.D. Repeat that statement. I. Angela K. Dean.
Angela K. Dean.
Take you.
Kennedy
Ilesonmi Michael.
Kennedy Ilesonmi Michael.
To be my lawful husband.
To be my lawful husband.
To love and to obey. To love and
was it an accident? Make it make sense, my people. Now let's see where all them tears gonna go at now. See, I need you to understand what you're marrying today. There's some certain type of woman that's designed for a turn, not a turn. You see, you got to be careful in your decisions you make. The story. Let's keep going. Welcome to the morning show. And this is why I say don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail because people who get married in today's time, they're not getting married under God's understanding. It's theirs. You got that? Welcome to the morning show, people. What? Can't make it up.
to obey.
What?
Yes,
To love
to love and to obey.
Obey what?
Obey your
love.
And
husband.
obey who?
Huh?
To love and obey.
You see what I'm saying, people? It's not even a joke. And this is what I'm trying to get you to see. The marriage more about the idea, the wedding, not what it really stands for today. You see, and see, people didn't laugh there because the shit wasn't funny. You see, let's go, people. I'm gonna break it down to you why what I know what I'm talking about. You see, listen to me. That's God's word.
Forsaking all other men.
Forsaking all other men.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us.
Amen. I pronounce
Now listen to me, my people. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. What's down, Tyler? Listen to me, my people. Every woman ain't marriage material. And I tell you that they don't get married with this mentality. You see? I want people to get this part right here. You see? Listen to me. They ain't saying every woman, but we going to talk about how the mentality is in many situations. Now, I showed you that was like a Asian, African descent, a man from another culture, right? They're culture based, right? So that's how they moving. There's no one in that audience found that shit to be funny. But when the Western brain cells have conditioned women to believe that they don't have to honor and obey, and that's God's vows, then you're telling me that you ain't worthy of marriage. Because to me, that's a spit in God's face. I want this to be your reality of understanding why I say don't get married. Because women don't operate underneath those commandments, underneath that ideology. You don't have to teach a woman how to be a woman. If she was designed and bred to be married, right, she would know those conditional things. You got that? Right? It's not funny. Listen to me. Let me show you something else, people. I want to break this down to you. You see? See, it's not impossible, but it's rare. Because the greatest trick that the devil ever played is to make the world believe he don't exist. In other words, is how it's supposed to be. It has flipped. That a man is not this and a woman is all that. God's greatest creation was man. Woman come from man. You understand? Why is that? Because God made him in his image. Listen to me, my people. But why are we talking about that? Because we talk about marriage and God. Vows go together. You can't disconnect them. Listen. What's humanity? Without structure. Without laws. Chaos. What's a woman? Without a man. Chaos. What's marriage? Without God. Chaos. Why is God relevant? Because there's no marriage without God. You got that? See, the devil tricked this world and transformed this to become a business. This is your reality. And it's funny, but it's not. You see? Let me show you something else, people. I'm going to talk to you. Good morning, Central Marie B. Queen. Listen to me, my people. I want you to understand why I get here, because I'm tired of seeing relationships that's people in relationships who shouldn't be there in the first place. And I want to stop you from making bad decisions that can haunt your whole future. You got that? Let's go.
In sickness
and in health,
and in health,
to love, cherish, and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling.
Now you see, to me, that shit ain't funny. And this is how the Western brain cells have placed men in stupid situations to allow women to actually act this way. That tells me they are not informed with God. They have been rocked that way. See, in order to marry a woman, she has to know what God expects for a woman to be to a man. You got that? See, versus pushing fear, mother should have been pushing God. You see? Versus pushing education, you should have been pushing understanding. You see? Versus pushing what you decide to do that probably wasn't godly, you push on your daughter. I want you to see what I'm saying. What's up, Pete? Jizzle on a hot jizzle. What does that be? Don't get married. Gotta tune in. Listen to me, my people. This is the reality that I want people to understand. We ain't gonna play no games on this live this morning. We ain't gonna do it. I don't want people to get married because a lot of people ain't designed for marriage. It's the culture, it's the structure, it's the identity of what it is. If God made man in his image, then that's God's greatest creation. You got that? And if a woman comes from man, right, she will never be above man. And even in the Bible that people wants to get married underneath, this is why people disrespecting the Bible, creating their own vows. Why? Because they can't stand by God's word, right? But they want a man to be godly, all right, and respect him as such. Make it make sense to me. You see? See, now society have made women believe that they're more important than men. When man created it all, and you come from man. Listen to me, people. I'm not playing on this live this morning. No, we're not going to do it. Why? Because I'm tired of people getting in these fake ass relationships, right? And with this individual mentality, right? You see, I need you to hear what I'm saying. Marriage could be a beautiful thing, but not with the Western brain cells being conditioned. Listen, my people, not with the Western brain cells being conditioned. You know what I'm talking about? And when I seen that man laugh, I understood right there that's where he lost. Because there's nothing funny about a woman disrespecting you and God at the same time. Make it make sense to me. Listen to me, Lindsay. What's up? Good morning, baby. I'm tuned all the way in for this one. Yes. Right? Just a little late. It's okay. You hear though, right? Don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail. Why? Because this world we live in today, it pushes everything but family. It pushes everything but God. It pushes everything but the reality that we need to be underneath the covenant of our understanding what created us in the first place. Got that? Listen to me. Well, I don't believe in God. Well, listen. Marriage ain't something you should be doing. Because marriage and God go hand to hand. You got that? You see? I just showed you women at the altar with a man who wouldn't give her term, not turn. And what they do? Laugh. Stop the whole ceremony and make a moment when it's not a moment for that. It tells you deep inside where those people are and where they truly belong at, getting a turn. Listen to me, my people. There's so many people that's in marriages today that shouldn't be there. But whatever situation and condition that you underneath because of children and anything, income and whatever you got tied up together, hold you there, being violated and disrespected. Listen to me, people. Relationships is not that hard. It's not. If they don't believe in God, what you say? It's definitely believe in the genie. And for those who don't understand what me and preachers will be talking about that genie, they can make a wish and everything comes true and no work required. Listen to me, people. This is going to go over a lot of people's head, but I'm not pushing marriage no more because I understand the hustle. You got that? What you mean, Margaret Pill? How can you marry a woman who don't put God first and understand how God is operating, but you're going to get married underneath God understanding when you don't really understand what God is saying? You disagree with what he say, right? But your marriage material, make that shit make sense to me. These women is at the altar with the man supposed to be the king, the one who laid life down, have a family with. And they laugh and crack jokes. Now, let me just up to you 1 second, people. I want to flip this into another culture. What do you mean, Margaret Pearl? Let's take them over there. Let's take them over there in like Dubai. Let's go over there. Let's take the same situation. And you get at the altar with a man over there and who believe in a religion that way, right? You think that woman would have said that? Or let alone, let's just say if she had the nerve to say that, what you think happens to her for disrespecting Allah? We have no structure. Everything is what we want it to be. And that's the reason why Christianity, listen to me, my people, this will offend people in many ways. It's the greatest lie ever told. Why? Because people use it. Not that it don't keep you and guide you into a good place if you stand by it. But people want to use it, but not really use it. They want to use it for justification of bad behavior. You got that? You see? See, this is why we in the business in Christianity are asking for what? Forgiveness versus permission. What you mean, my Uncle Red Pill? Well, let me talk to you for a minute. You know when your heart is something that you shouldn't do, so you don't ask God. Listen to me, people. I want to make this shit make sense to you all across the board, right? While marriage in today's time in society today ain't something you should actually entertain. Why? Because the women mentality have brought into society, right? Selling them everything. You need to be first understandable and understand what it is and what marriage entails, what you're getting married underneath and why marriage even exists. And that got a lot to do with God. You see? Half of the people that want to get married ain't even going to nobody church and don't even believe in God in that way. I need you to process what I'm saying, people. You see? I want to push understanding and stop people from making bad decisions because society always push through the waves. What makes a dollar, not what makes sense. And it makes sense of the dollar and get you to buy in. And you lose all your values and morals and don't stand for nothing. Make it make sense, people. So I ask you again. You see, marriage is supposed to fail. Why? Because the structure was designed for individual winning by yourself. You understand that? Listen to me, people. I got to make this shit make sense in every way. Right? So I ask you today, are you really married to a person who really loves you for you? Or are you just playing your role because you don't think you can do better than where you are? Make it, I said, are you really in a relationship with somebody who actually loves you for you? Who looks at you every morning like you are their king? Respect you because that's exactly what it should be. And if that's not the person that you look at that way, then you should not be in a relationship with them. The greatest trick in America is make a woman believe that everything that they sell them, they need. The devil still exists, people. Listen, this ain't gonna make you feel good, baby, but it's gonna put your mind in the right state of mind for what I'm trying to tell you. In time, you will see. For those who don't understand it right now, time is always undefeated. It guaranteed to expose the things that the world hides from you. We seen it today. What we thought how this was, we know what it ain't today. Relationships and marriages, it have to be based on truth and understanding. You got to understand that this is the person that I want to be with, right? God says, Why is God? Because marriage. You want something and you want to take him out of it. That without him, there is no understanding. Listen to me. Let me repeat this again. What's humanity? Without laws and structure. Chaos. What's a woman? Without a man who say they don't need one. Chaos. What's marriage? Without God. Chaos. See, this situation don't work because you want it to work your way. This is why marriage is a failing. It's supposed to fail. You got that? Because you're not built on what it's supposed to be standing for. These women that honor and obey at the altar. Huh? I'm not about to what? Obey who? You see, that's not what it is, people. You see? How you can see you in love with someone, right? How you can say that you want to be with someone and want that person to lay down their life for you if something was to happen and you can't honor and obey them? Make it make sense. You see, why you say that? Because you wasn't raised that way. You get a traditional woman from another place, you understand that. She clings to a man and let everything else go. See, they don't have the individual mindset. We teach and we promise money is what women in society today in the Western brain cells is married to. Let me say it again. I say money. Family push, school. You see? So now the world is married to money, not you. And if a man don't make a certain type of money, they don't want to deal with him because it's really not him. It's really the money. You see? So you got to ask yourself this question. Are you really getting married to the person who really loves you for you or the money you make? Because when the money goes, she go with it. Make it make sense. Listen to me, people. I'm tired of people in relationships who don't belong now. And I'm tired of men looking at this situation as if it's a gift from God when it really ain't. It's Satan. I need to talk to you right now because God is not of this world, right? God created this world, but people wants to operate not in God understanding. You see? So when you're getting married, and this is why people disrespecting God every day. What you mean, Margaret Pill? Making your own vows? Ain't no God in that. Because God vows stand for strength and understanding. It's structure to keep you understanding that somebody above you, that me and that you and your partner need to be cooperating underneath that understanding so you can have a marriage. So once again, what's marriage without God? Chaos, a lie. It's a lie. You're living a lie. You're marrying people who don't believe in God and you start talking about it, they want to run from the room. Make it make sense. I said, listen to me, my people. I'm telling you right now, don't get married to these Jezebels. You see? What you mean? Why you say, listen to me, people. That's not every woman we talking about majority. Why is it like that? Turn social media on. Turn TV on. This world is out of control. You see? And are you willing to make that situation greater for that man to take you on? People, make it make sense. You see? Right. Western brain cells are built on capitalism. Women today is married to money. You see? Business and transactional, not God. Faith and family. They say faith without work is dead. I was just trying to understand for all our Christian mothers who was raising these daughters who believe in God so highly. Why they didn't push God versus fear? See, we live in this world, got a lot of cognitive dissonance. Saying one thing and doing something else. Saying I love the Lord, but walking in a different way. You see, this is designed to insult people. Why? Because I'm speaking from the perspective of marriage. See, people want people to buy into what they're selling. You are just like America. That's the reason why you have this dumbass ideology. This is the reason why relationships don't work. I want to get married because I got kids. Well, the man that you had kids for, you wasn't even married to him. Make it make sense. Now you're trying to make a good guy, right? Take on your bad decisions, and then when he don't want to do it, he ain't shit. Make it make sense, people. Welcome to the morning show. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Central, am I wrong? People, let me know if I'm wrong. Relationships and marriages is not supposed to work. When a person and a woman don't understand what it is to be in one. Listen, you can trick a man to do whatever you want him to do. The hustle game is real. Why? Because lust is too. But see, I want you to get this here. Once you get him to a place where he understands that there's no point of return or there's no more to get out of this, he will leave you. Why? Because the trick that you said, you got that? The trick that you did is getting exposed. Just open your eyes, people. Open your eyes and pay attention, my people. The reality is sitting right in front of your face. I said, don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail in the Western brain cells. You got that? Let me say it again. Don't get married because marriage is supposed to fail in the Western brain cells. Because we're not operating underneath nothing that God says. And so why do they market everything to a woman? Because emotions run them wild. They understand if I sell it to them to make them feel like they're important with this item, that they will support everything that goes with it, and not anybody would do to actually make this shit happen. And there's some people who don't want to do that for them. Listen to me, people. It's not real. What they say, Central? Saying I love the Lord and acting like the devil. This is what I'm talking about. You see? I'm tired of young men I be talking to on the phone. And I say, don't you get married. I start telling them, asking them questions about their mama and their father. Yes, their mother and their father. Margaret, listen to me. I don't play them games. I don't like nobody to get played. I make the show for women don't get played and men definitely don't get played. But this is a man channel. Why? Because men are designed to lead and women are designed to follow. Well, where you get that from? In the Bible. That's right. The one you want to get married underneath. Yes. The one that said, I do. When you really don't. Really believe that. I need this shit to make sense to me, people. You see what I'm saying? This is a little deep for a lot of people who think they can hustle the game and hustle people mentality. But the hustle gets old. You got that? Listen, why would you get in a marriage with a hustler and expect not to get hustled? Make it make sense, people. I said, why would you get in a relationship with a hustler? Why you say to Margaret Pitt, you know sprinkle. Yay. Tell a woman how to hustle a man and don't give a man shit when she's hustling him. That part? Yay. Got hundreds millions of views. It went viral. Why? Because you process the same energy that woman do. It is the Western brain cells at its finest. But men are waking up to the bullshit that we have been part of. And for that young man at that altar to laugh, I just looked at him and said, you are a fool indeed. And that woman still did not want to say it. Now, you think that's marriage material? A woman that will disrespect you and God in the same breath. I need you to make sense, people. Welcome to the morning show. What'd you say? They say, I love the Lord, but acting like the devil. I say these Jezebels. It's a different animal. I want to stop people from using people and hurting people. Because hurt people, then they find out when you hurt the wrong people, your hurt is going to come for you. What goes around, my people, it comes back. I believe karma is real. Now, if you've been getting away with hustling, just know your hustling days come to an end eventually. What you say, man, Lindsay? Amen. You see, I believe you should treat a person the way you want to be treated. And that alone will put you in a better place in mind, in sight, and in body. You see, you need to be able to be something special to the person that you say you want to be special to them. They need to be special to you. Stop getting in relationships because all the other things that comes with it. Material things don't stand. They're always designed to change. Why? Because the world can only stay alive by keep on selling you something new. Make this shit make sense. And that's why women, you see, what is 3 out of 5 is on antidepressants. It's not because of a man. It's because of your Western brain cells feeling that you have to always be part of something. But what you need to be part of, listen to me, what you need to be part of who you are, knowing that part. You got that? Knowing that part. Because the world gonna always sell you something, but the something that you've been buying into goes against God. And that's why you ain't designed for marriage. Listen, a lot of people ain't gotta agree, but I'm gonna cut this up and paste it and put it all over. We're gonna be shorts everywhere. See, I want those who don't understand what this means to either run from it or run to it, but I will make you make a decision to do one. You got that? Because at the end of the day, today's time, hustling men, strategizing to get something out of them, it's not looking good for you. There is no love underneath that situation. Men are punishing women the same way they punish men. I'm telling you, you get the same outcome. And I don't want you to be so stupid thinking that you're so smart, right? And find yourself in a situation where it's all over for you. You got that? Because we're starting to see this shit way too much. Because the hustle gone bad. Yeah. Look at them sites. Yeah, let's talk about them, people. Bumble, all that shit. Yeah. Hens, leave your ass hanging by a needle and thread. Lost and confused. You scared to talk to a man when he walk by you, but you go online, he want to be everything. Listen to me. You scared to talk to a man when he walk by you, but you go online, he want to do everything. I hope they erase all these damn apps. You know why? Because the world was a better place without it. Well, why you say that, Margaret? Well, take a look at it. When you got to operate in your understanding, my people, you become the best version of yourself because you know you have to stand on something. But you could be whatever you want. Listen to me, people. You could be whatever you want to be in this state and talking to a person in that state. You got that? These apps, they ain't nothing but trouble. Especially free apps. Listen to me, my people. What you say, Lindsay? She laughing. I'm serious. I swear for a little baby. I need this shit to make sense to a lot of people. Right? I want you to hate Margaret for telling the truth. That's okay. Just keep me in your mind. Why? Because I'm standing on business and don't care about what you feel about it. Why? Because your world you living in is a fucking lie. And I want the world to know that I know the truth. You see? Don't get yourself in a marriage with evil. I need you to understand what it is and what it ain't. I'm not here to actually massage this dumb shit. The greatest trick that ever, listen to me, people. I'm going to say it again and again and again. The greatest trick that the devil ever played on these women, on America, is to make us believe that he don't exist. If God created man in his image and created woman from man, you can never be more important than that. And that's from your Bible. That's the image of understanding of what marriage is underneath. That type of covenant. But what the devil did, he flipped it and made women believe they're more important than men because they give life. But you can't give life without man. And if you go get yourself a little assimilation, whatever you got going on, and get a baby plugged in you, it comes from a man. Another woman can create a baby with another woman. You got that? You know, it's kind of like them X and Y chromosomes. That part, when they say you don't need a man, make the shit make sense. But yet, men get assaulted every day. I tell men today, don't buy in, sell out. Would say, Lindsay, you can be whatever you want online. And that's the truth. So many women getting catfished. So many people getting catfished. This is the craziest shit in the world. But if I can place my eyes on you, I can get truth from you. There's a million different ways to look at a person and tell that shit what it really is. What you mean, Margaret Pill? Body language. It has the whole conversation with your ass without you saying a word. Baby, welcome to the morning. I say, baby, welcome to the morning show. I don't need you to say nothing. The way you walk, the way you move, your energy. Yeah, energy. It controls the room or it insults it. I need to find out which one are you. I need it to make sense here. Make it make sense. What you say, John? Once you let evil in, it takes ceremony to get in out. Listen to me. I want to say this. I need people to get this. You see, options cause bad choices. Ooh. Giving a woman too many options and who not underneath the understanding of how God operates is a disaster within itself. That's why the world sells women everything and men don't buy everything. There's a reason why. Women are the number one consumers. And it ain't just black women no more. The Western brain cells is all over. You got that? It's total now. Yes. You see? What you say? We don't create life. Men create life. We are the helpmates that carry. Ladies, I'm going to go ahead and sip some damn coffee on this one. Ooh, that's good too, babe. We got to make this shit make sense, my people. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not here to play games, and I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to bring understanding, and who understands me, I want to be your friend. But if you're thinking that I will fall back, I'm telling you, baby, I'm stepping up to the plate like I'm about to hit a home run. Every goddamn time. We're going to make it make sense. Yes. I need you to get this here, right? Because I'm tired of too many people putting themselves in a situation to find themselves in a bad deal and hoping that they never made them decisions before. I'm looking at women cry all day because they had kids and do all this shit outside of their relationship. It didn't take a marriage to take care of them kids, to have them kids. Why you think a man want to marry you when you got so many of them? You see, are you willing to give him the same thing or more? Are you looking to get in a relationship with a man and wanting to take off from where you come from? I need you to make that shit make sense. No. Then marriage ain't for you. This here ain't designed to be nothing else but truth. Okay? Ladies, women, I need you to get this. You have been conditioned. And men has too. That's why he laughed in that situation. But the condition don't work out good for a woman. It would never will. You okay? It never will. Because the world always got to sell you something to make you believe that you're important. And I'm trying to tell you without the shit that they sell you are important. But what if you're listening and you're following the system, the structure, the Western brain cells, you're going to always fail, baby. It's not designed to win. It's designed, you becomes the gas to keep the engine keep on going. Make it make sense. What you say? We don't create life. Women, listen to me. We don't create life, Sandra Marie, baby. Men create life. We are the helpmates that carry and deliver life. There is a difference. And I'm so tired of women trying to use that as if that makes you powerful. If I subtract me off the table, there ain't no life that comes through you. You carry the seed. You see? So we need to start respecting men as if they are who they are. And because the devil makes you believe that you're more important, that a man need to do all this shit just to be in your presence. The biggest lie in America. And now a lot of women gonna suffer because they don't understand what it really is. Let's go. What's that, B? That's right there. Option cause bad choices for women. Mic dropped. You see? You gotta keep them in us. You gotta keep them all boxed in. You're right, John. That's a big fact. Why? Because when you give them options and they don't make great decisions. Why you say that, Margaret Pill? 77% of women in society today I say 77. Listen to me. I say 77% of women have kids, multiple kids, out of wedlock. What you mean, Marraige? They didn't need a marriage. They just need a moment, a room, a hotel, a back room, the backyard. They just needed a moment. And then you complain to the next man why he don't take care of that. Why? Because you had choices, options, create bad choices. And it's always been that. Why you think the world don't market shit to men? Because we don't buy in like that. They market it to you because emotions run through you. Men don't drop logic on this shit. And an emotional man is the worst thing that society ever created. They're the ones who created the mass shootings. Yay! That part. Let's keep it 100 here, people. I need this shit to make sense to y'all. And if it don't, you don't want to. You don't want it to. But I'm telling you today, I wouldn't marry nothing. Listen to me, marriage is designed to fail. Because the resting brain cells is embedded in people's mind. Love. What you say, John? If you are out to compete, right? Play cards and sports. Marriage ain't your thing. Competition is what runs women crazy. You're so busy trying to prove to a man that you can be one, to the point where you overdo everything and find yourself by yourself later on in life. A man is not attractive to a woman who thinks that she can dominate him. A woman is attractive to that. You want to know why? Because she lost something a long time ago. You see, I just want to ask this question for Christianity. You see, why we push fear in the biggest religious place we see, but we never push God and went to him for understanding? Because America is designed to ask for forgiveness and not permission. Because they truly want to do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it, and just ask God to forgive them. Listen to me, people. It's the biggest lie. And we're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. What you say, John? If you are out to compete, play cards in sports, marriage ain't for you. It ain't your thing. Why? Because even in the Bible, God said a woman not supposed to be in no dominant position over no man. Why? Because God made Adam first and then Eve. You're supposed to be a helpmate, not a hate mate. And we got women out here who hate men for being men. But if you subtract us, they wouldn't exist. Listen to me, people. How you get here, baby? Tell me how you get here. Your mama made you? Without your daddy? The lie you tell yourself. And this is another thing, my people. I know a lot of family members and people, and I'm talking to some people out here, and they know who they are, who watching my live. I see you over there. Appreciate you, baby, but I got to talk to you for a minute. I don't care what your parents did you. Listen to me. Whatever it is, I want you to find the way to let go. But what you mean, Margaret? How to listen to me right now? Don't hold your father to some shit because your lying mama told you shit about him. Whatever their relationship was, it wasn't because of you. Like, you need to build that relationship with them and stop taking on your mama energy and wonder why a woman look at you as weak, because she see the mother in you and not the man. Listen to me. We got too many little boys and grown ass men. I'm trying to understand if they sweet or not. Listen to me. You can say whatever you want, right? But we raising boys today like little girls. There ain't no difference, right? When I come, listen, people, I understand. I don't care. I gotta keep it a buck with you. Form your own relationship and see where you stand with your mother or your father. They are not perfect, people. But I can give you this about both of them, that your mother and your daddy got in common with everybody else. Without them, you're not here. You got that? And that right there, you wouldn't even have a mindset to even think about not accepting their apology. Why? Because you wouldn't exist. They could have had an abortion. Yeah. Your ass who's entitled, who feel like the world owed you something, wouldn't even be here without the two. And I'm tired of men taking a bad deal in this situation. You got me? Listen to me, people. I got to touch on this because this shit here makes me feel some type of way. So now I go back to what I'm saying. Don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail in the Western brain cells community because it pushes women to believe that it's all about them. And they only made you feel that way because them came with $1, which is you. And the moment the dollar slows down, you watch how they start attacking everything that comes with it. Why? Because you is a marketing strategy to make sure they keep their lights on. It's not about you. It's about what you can do. You see? The greatest lie that the devil ever played, make you believe that he don't exist. Have flipped the whole mentality. I asked this question earlier to my boy. I say, well, John, let me ask you something, partner. Do you need the courtroom to get married? Well, no. Do you need a lawyer to get married? No, we just can do the paperwork. Mm-hmm. But why you need that shit when you get divorced? It's became a business, people. And I suggest men don't never sign up for a bad deal. Marriage is a bad contract. Let's just go here right now. You got that? What you say, Lindsay? That part. It's a bad contract. And I'm not saying if a woman didn't build with you or grow with you and have this shit, but women meet men and be able to take them to the cleaners. And they just got there. And for a woman who really wants a man like that, that woman just fucked him up. I done told you the truth. Now men look at marriages like it's a joke. And I do too. You see? Why I need to do this? For what? Never sign up for anything. If it ever goes wrong, you're going to always take the hit. That's not a good deal. It's never a good deal. You want a person to always be valuable in your life. If you're away from me and we're not together, why you want anything from me if I didn't leave nothing there with you? If you got children, you need to handle your business. But we know exactly what I'm talking about. It became a business in the church. It has become a business in society. And this is the reason why people today, sex is transactional. You got that? Listen to me, my people. It comes with $1. Yes, it do. And you ain't got $1, boy. I would never be with that broke man. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm. But the minute he raise up and hit the lick, you won't be with him. He said, well, then why you with that white woman? Well, baby, she was with him when nobody else wanted to deal with him. See, he needs to be complete for you. And you wonder why you last. Because you're not willing to go through the journey and the fire with him. Stop trying to take from a man and learn how to learn from one and work with one. And that right there can change your outcome with one. Make it make sense. Welcome to the morning show. What we got here, John? You see, more boys can braid hair. Ooh, verse this TTCC. Listen, more boys can braid hair versus cut hair. The lifeblood to the argument. Men are needed. My classrooms was my control group. No daddy, present mom. Listen to me, my people. We're not missing this. We know exactly what we're talking about. And I'm telling you right now, don't put yourself in a situation to hurt no woman or do nothing to her. Because today's time they're thinking like you and operating like you. And yes, I understand they're getting punishment like a man too today. And I just want to stop that. Because this is not a good thing. right? A man ain't designed to do this to a woman. A woman ain't designed to be this way with a man. But we have lost control because the devil had controlled and conflicted and confused us and made us believe that something is greater than what it is and what it ain't no greatness right there. It's a lie, people. Wake up. Why you think relationships ain't working? Wake the hell up. You so focused on the bullshit in life and got nothing to do with things that actually create life and maintain life to sustain. You're not right here. We have all been conditioned to believe in this. You understand that? Let me show you this video again. I don't find this shit funny, people. You see? No, I don't.
Did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just in sickness,
And
in health,
and in health.
to love, cherish, and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in council.
We did talk about that in council. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Nah, I don't find that shit funny. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no funny in that. That shit ain't funny. Very disrespectful, people. And this is the reason why you don't need to marry these Jezebels. I'm here to protect men because it seems like they come up short. What you say here, Lindsay? Bullseye. You see? Angela, what you say, baby? The Bible didn't say get the government involved in your marriage. And you're absolutely right. And that's why they condition it to be that way. Because they can take money, profit. And these women in society today, I hate to say it, Miss Angela, but you know I keep it 100, right? They have fell victim to thinking they can get over in this system. And you know women who actually get out of marriages and divorces, right? 70%, 80% of them file for divorce, 90% with education. You see? What you say? Yeah. They profit off of marriage. It's the most disgusting shit in America. But marriage should never be based on a dollar. I need you to start pulling from a different place. Because this is why our race is falling apart. You see? Conditioning women to believe that they can hustle men. Other women teaching women how to hustle men. And then we finding these women alone somewhere, unalived. You're not a man, baby. That anger is different when you cross in disrespect. Love to you is respect to a man. And the moment you cross it, there's no need for him to look at you no other kind of way. This is the reason why chivalry is dead. A man don't even want to open a door for a woman no more. Because you done got so toxic in this shit. You see? Making a man feel like creeps when they go to the gym. Why you wearing this shit outside in the public? For attention. But when a man give you attention, you act like you don't really want it. I need you to make your damn mind up. But you're so caught up as playing mind games to the mental masturbation is screwing your own mind up. It's not hurting nobody else but yourself. So the moment you can take accountability for the dumb shit you do, it will make you a better person through and through. Anytime you think you can get over and hustle a man and it'll work out for you, because the moment he find out about you, I hope and pray to God that he's not that man that look at you and say, this is something that you know you shouldn't have never done. And I apologize, ain't working no more. Take a look at the news. There's consequences for playing on people's feelings and emotions. Yes, it is. Your hustle is over. Right? Don't marry a hustler and then ask questions why you're getting hustled. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do, Margaret Pill. They hustle people. But it ain't working out good, Miss Angela. John, it ain't working out good. Central Maria ain't working out good. Miss Lindsay. What you say, baby? Bullseye. It ain't working out good. So I want you to stop thinking you smarter and you coming up shorter in a lot of situations. I need people to start understanding that we need to become and develop friendships first and nothing else. Like she said, the Bible didn't say get the government involved in your marriage, but the people here did. And that's the only way it goes down. It's a business. And it sold it to a woman in her mind that she can walk out and take half of a man's earnings. This is crazy. You see? It's part of it. You see? It ain't. And it takes a long time to get out of it. I'm telling you, you're right, baby. You see? It's rough. Lindsay, it's rough. You see? I want people to understand this. When you're sitting here and you're feeling down, I want you to take this with you. And I'm going to close real soon. I only make this situation, this show, created this live to bring understanding to people based on my experience. I have been blessed to see things. But the things that I see now, right? I was an advocate for marriage. I always thought that marriage was a great thing. But when you start understanding that the greatness that you come from and what it is today, you're setting young boys up and young women up for failure. Because society only pushes $1. They want you to be married to the thing that needs you to keep on keeping on, to make you feel like you're not relevant without it. So that's why marriage ain't something I push. Don't get married, right? Until you meet the person who stands on something that's important. I do not push marriage because there's too much going on. And like them boys say, what you say, John? When you give women too many options, and that's what I'm talking about, them goddamn date naps. Too many options. They're destined to make bad choices. This has been proven, people. This is not a shot. This is the reality. Take a look around. There ain't no men in the home with all these little kids. 80% of the homes are raised by mothers, not fathers. We ain't missing the boat. You are thinking you getting over. And you looking at your life to dwindle away. When you hit 35, Kruger's Cryosphere. And wonder why the shit ain't working out, because you gave your best years to bullshit. And for young women out there, listen to my Uncle Red Pill. I'm telling you now, baby, change your mindset or your future is doomed. If your mama ain't got a man, your auntie ain't got a man, the people you're around hang with don't got a man, I suggest you move away because your ass ain't going to have one either. See, they can't tell you how to keep one when they don't know how to do that themselves. You see? See, I'm telling you something they won't tell you. Why? Because they don't look at themselves as a room. You see? What you got here, Miss Lindsay? You hear me? Oh, I know. After you get hustled, it makes you really think about this. And that's when you realize your best bet is to not get married and stick with the one who don't have it all, but you help him get there. Work with him. You see? Don't come in on the end and the finished product and trying to act like you the cause of it. Because the moment that man pulls himself out of that situation, you're going to find yourself by yourself doomed. And then people want to blame you as a man, right? For saying, I understand that I was played. In your situation, you understand as a woman, I was played. Listen, don't let no man play you either. That shit dead. You see? When you understand, listen, David, you see them flags? Red, yellow, blue, green, orange, red. Listen to me like a 6 flags. But I'm promise you right now, baby, that's not a ride you want to get on. Because that one there can take you to a place where you don't know who you are. Listen to me, my people. I speak life into people. I want you to understand where I stand. Do not sign up, right, for bullshit. Would you say, Angela? Hashtag run. Run away. Don't run toward it. Because I'm so tired of hearing women say this before I close. I just keep getting these same type of men because your ass is toxic, just like them. That's why. That's why. They know what was they no, yo, you baby, you. Stop pushing blame. and start taking shame. So hopefully pain could create change in your life. Stop making this shit about somebody else when you're the common denominator. I need this shit to make sense to you right now. You're not hurting nobody else but yourself because you're standing there blaming everybody else, but you're the same person in every situation that's coming up short. Make this shit make sense to me. Because it's not making sense, baby. It ain't. We ain't buying. Right? Now you got men out here with drizzle. Now they ain't want to pay for dates no more. You done push men so goddamn far by using them, they don't even want to be part of this shit no more. But you know what? I understand. Because a person can only get pain done to them for so long before they stand up and say, I'm not going for it no more. What you say? Then let him answer, why you with that white woman? Gotta make it make sense, huh? Gotta make it make sense, huh? Run. Central, what you say, baby? We are attracted to who we are. And I don't want you to say nothing else different because you full of shit. If you keep attracting dudes that's ignorant, your ass is ignorant. If you keep attracting a man that's abusive, you're abusive too. This shit don't fall from the tree. You are who we are. We like who we are. That's the attraction. That's why you keep doing it. And stop complaining and crying about it when you can make better decisions and choices if you work on yourself first. But that requires work. And that requires change. And that requires you to take ownership. Look at word, what the word? Accountability. That part. You see? Listen, people, let me give you my final thoughts. That was my final thoughts. That's some great ass thought to think on. You got that? You see? This live, my show, Marraige Pill, it's all love. But it could be all hate. Because if you love what I'm saying, then this ain't a place for you. And we cool with that shit too. But I can tell you this. There's truth here. And not lies. It'd be funny how people come up to me sometimes. Margaret, boy, the day you say this, boy, I can wait to see. Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, Queen. Did I lie? Well, no. Did I lie? Well, that's not me. I didn't ask you that. Tell me, did I lie? And you don't know somebody like that. Well, you're right, Red. You're right. Yeah. Uncle Red Pill, right. And for all the women who approach me with this energy, I want to say this to you, baby. I love you, yeah. But it's never you. It's always somebody else. Ain't that funny? But this world is made up of a whole lot of yous. Because you're the one who has something to feel about it. And if it didn't hit a nerve the way it need to hit, then why are you talking to me about some shit like that? See, this is the delulu that they don't understand. But I love it though. Because I like to engage with you. Because the moment I talk to you, I know exactly who you are. It don't take long. That's God's gift. It's been that way since a child. You should have older women listening to me. Want to understand where this mind come from. You got that? I was blessed with this. Right? The hustle ain't hustling. This is who I am. This show is not fraud. I stand on it. Ask anybody but me. You got that? We live like this. You feel me? I am who I am. And where I get at in life, if you treat people the way you want to be treated, you can go places. But if you think the hustle gonna work for you and not for them, you lie to your damn self. The lies we tell. Listen, all my people, thank everybody for coming out. Miss Angela, Miss Lindsay, girl, you cut up today, baby. Miss Angela, oh, I love you too, baby. Keep coming back. We just how we coming, people. John, B. Jizzle, Central Marie, Queen. Love you, baby. You heard me? Everybody that came on the live, Tyler, listen to me, baby. I'm only here to give you truth. You see? What you say? Have a good one. You have a great one, baby. I look forward to seeing you back tomorrow. Baby, we in the business of growing, right? Because there's a lot of people out here wish they would never made these bad decisions. So if we can help one, teach one, reach one, and help another one, understand one, then we all can eventually be on one accord. Listen, my people. Thank everybody for coming out. Send me them letters, them posts, them everything. Send me everything you got, baby. Hey, we gonna drop the link that make the shit make sense. Listen to me. Don't get married. Marriage is supposed to fail. Why? Because people in society today not even honoring God's word. So how we gonna get up there and say we do when it's connected to that? You got that? The hustle is real. You feel me? Welcome to the morning show, my people. Thank everybody for coming out. You know what Margaret said. What I say, y'all. What I always say. What I like to say before I get off this live, people. You know what I like to say. I want y'all to say it. I'm going to sip on my coffee before we can see what you say. What that boy say, huh? What Margaret love to say, people. Huh? I just want to know what my ending line always be, people. So we can make this shit make sense for the people who understand me. You see? What I always say. I tell you what I say. Where y'all at? Wake up, people. Wake up. What we say, Central, baby? Welcome to the morning show. And it's going to always be that. Why? Because it all starts in the morning. So I want to ask you this question before I leave. What are you doing this morning to make yourself a better you? That way there, your day can be a better one than yesterday. Thank everybody for coming out, people. Like she said, welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby.